We have the busiest week this week. Today, Hazel has an MRI, a really big MRI. It's going to give us some answers that we desperately need about her legs and joints and everything. So I have a lot of scanxiety for that, but I'm ready to have answers. So that's coming up. I'm going to go pick up Hazel right now from school and then and take her to that. It's a 2-hour MRI. And then tomorrow she has chemotherapy along with a back poke, and that's like where they put the chemotherapy into her spinal fluid, so they'll be putting her under for that. And then some other things that we have going on this week. I have 3 exams. My house is so messy, guys. This is real. This is my real life. I have 3 exams for my nutrition course that I'm taking. I did one yesterday and I have 2 more to go this week. And then we have FitCon this week. What else? We leave for Disney World next week. So we've got a lot going on, and I'm just gonna kind of take you guys along with me. Probably not do like a big thing each day, maybe just little glimpses of what we're going through. So yeah, let's do it. So this mess that you guys saw in the background, what we have going on here, most of it I'm taking with me. So my planner, I have my energy with Spark. I'll probably take some Perk energy with me as well. I have Hazel's Emla cream for her port because they will have to access her today. This is to seal the Emla cream. I have meal prepped my banana java shake, so I'm going to be taking that with me. And then in my diaper bag, I have my laptop and my school study books. I have some snacks in here for Hazel. And then I meal prepped salads. So I'm taking my salad for lunch today. And then I'll probably take Hazel's blanket and a change of clothes. By the way, I already know I'm gonna get asked this. So this diaper bag is the freshly picked diaper bag. It's dirty, but it comes clean really easily. But it's just big and it fits, it fits a lot in there, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go wake up Viola and get this party going, I guess. We're gonna call it a party because we're gonna stay positive. Star.
It's probably nice to finally get to this point, huh? Probably
Maintenance.
wonder how you're ever gonna make it.
Oh my gosh, I know.
When you're right in the middle of it.
All right, can
Yes.
you hear your movie okay?
Yeah. She coded twice.
That was the noise of the machine. It's just gonna make some weird noises like that, okay? Can you hear your movie okay? All right, that's all it does is make noise, okay? It's not gonna hurt. Okay, just hold really, really still so we can get you out of here really fast, okay?
Okay, so tell me about it. What was it like?
I was scared
You were?
because I thought the big noises was alarm.
It wasn't though.
It was like beep, 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 burp, burp, burp.
And it was so loud.
And I couldn't even hear the TV inside the goggles.
Oh my gosh.
They were like covering me, but half of the part was showing.
And what else? Like, did you move at all? Did they have to redo anything or anything like that? No. So you were scared, so how did you get through it? Like, how did you do it even though you were scared and not move? Because you didn't even cry or anything. So how'd you do it?
I just got a little itch here, and a little tear here.
You did have a little tear?
Yeah.
You cried a little bit?
No, that was actually a happy tear because I was like, let's get ready, Hazel. Let's get ready.
Let's do this, huh?
Get sushi.
Oh, yeah. I bribe her with sushi, like I mentioned before. Okay, so the moral of the story is even if you're scared, you do hard things, right? We face our fears and we just do them. All right.
Guess what Daddy taught me? Daddy did that when I was born, and he also does that to Viola.
He does. Hazel, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Me? What did I do?
Watch me.
I just studied and ate salad. I love you.
I'm proud of you today because I'm so excited for you to be to study.
Thanks, baby. Mwah. We are in the car. We're about to go to the hospital. However, there's a blizzard out again, and it's April. We're gonna, oh my gosh, by the way, look at this. I can't zoom in. Ugh. But, Hazel, let's see your makeup. She got completely makeup ready to kick Cancer's butt today. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. You know, she's like forming into this little teeny tiny person, and I think she's a little or a lot too young to play with makeup, but she's also way too young to have cancer, so, you know, tomato tomato. Okay. Okay. You got it.
We're checking in.
No, this way, come on. We're going up to clinic. Come on. You can breathe. Breathe.
I bet it's much easier to wear a mask.
You held your breath for a long time.
Yeah, holy cow.
Deep, 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 deep. And those are pretty strong.
And I'm gonna put this little thing on you, okay? Right here. Now we're gonna point those toes to the ceiling. Can you point them? Good job. That silly tree.
She was totally fine, but they incubated her this time, so they said when they pulled out the tube, like a ton of secretion came out with it. So she's been coughing all that fluid out ever since.
It's no good. We do have to ask.
I really didn't feel much when we were at the hospital doing chemotherapy or anything because we got some pretty crummy news when we were there, and it just kind of took me by surprise because, well, I mean, I wasn't expecting it. Hazel had her MRI yesterday, and we got her results today, and they just weren't what I was expecting at all. It's not really what any of us were expecting. So it's either one thing, which isn't good, or it's another thing, which is unlikely. Very, 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 very unlikely. And so I think I don't want to put anything out into the universe until we have like official results. Thank you. We got home and I just emotionally just so tired from today. Yeah. So I came upstairs to just lay down for a few minutes, and she can just, I feel like, maybe feel that there's something off, and she just wants to be next to me. Like, she will not leave my side. Hi. Oh, you want the phone? You say hi. Oh, but you gotta take your finger off of this. Hi. Say hi. Say hello. Oh, sorry. Take your finger off. There you go. Take your finger off right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, they can't see. There you go. As if today couldn't get, look at this, I don't know what's going on here. But, gosh, so we're waiting to go to her MRI. We're leaving here in just a minute, but she woke up with the side of her face swelling, and in a ton of pain. So I'm like, maybe it's an ear infection. So I was going to go take her into her primary doctor, but I called her oncologist and he said, no, absolutely not, that she needs to go there as soon as we're done with the MRI. But I just called them again because her face is getting bigger. I'm going to show you guys.
Don't show them.
So, yeah, we're gonna go in as soon as we're done with the MRI. They were originally thinking, okay, let's just see this before the MRI or cancel the MRI and see this because this is probably more pressing. But then they're like, we can't cancel the MRI because that is incredibly important. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so here's her face. We're looking at this side. Hazel, can you look up? Look up. See, all of this is just swollen all the way down. So you can see her bone over here.
Can I see the video?
Of course, baby. Let me see. Look over here. Yeah, see, all this is swollen. But she's in good spirits, as always. I'm waiting on Noble and Hazel to get out of the house. So in the meantime, I thought that I would hurry and give you guys a little bit of like what's going on, because I don't think I've done that on here, because as soon as we found out, I just basically shut down and I was a complete wreck for the entire day, and then I never updated on here. As a matter of fact, I didn't record any of Hazel's chemotherapy or back poke or anything because we found out like when she was getting her chemotherapy. So her MRI results came back and it showed that it looks like her ankle is disintegrating. Her bones are all cracked. So there's like a tiny hole and then there's like cracks that go through it. So what that means is either, well, I mean it, okay, so I'm trying to put this like as easily as I can. When your bones start to disintegrate, actually, hold on, somebody's walking over to me, 1 second. We're here for round 2 of MRIs, and okay, so what I was saying in the car, what I wasn't able to finish, is AVN. So they think that I said that it looks like she has like the hole in, like, it's like breaks in the bone. Basically that's signs of her bones disintegrating. Right now it's just in the ankles. All of her other bones look fine, but if this truly is AVN, I think that's what it's called, then if we don't stop her steroids, which they already did, they already stopped her steroids, then it would spread to the rest of her joints and her bones. And bones aren't replaceable. So,
Where's the scooch about this much? Awesome. Okay, lean back. There we go. Awesome. So do you remember what you're gonna do? You're gonna hold really still, okay? Okay. Push it underneath there. Because it's going up. Remember it was bumpy when it was going up? Okay, I'm just gonna put a little pressure in here. Okay. Can you scoot down this way just a little bit? Put your body down. Pull your bum. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Awesome.
No, just pretend I could take it off.
Well, what do we do now?
Be friends.
Be friends?
Oh no, a bad guy's here.
Ah, psh.
Ow. The superheroes are coming.
okay, just so you guys kind of know where everything is at, it's now Sunday today, and I haven't been able to really record much because things haven't really been great this week, and every time like we got some kind of bad news, like I just shut down, and I didn't record anything because it was a whole lot to process. But Hazel was officially diagnosed with AVN. So in her ankle, I think I was explaining it the other day. I haven't even watched these videos, so I don't really know where I'm at as far as like explaining everything. But in her her MRI, it showed basically like it looked like a small hole in her ankle, and then from the hole there's like it almost looks like fractures, like lines coming out, but they go straight through the ankle, so it's not just partway through, it's all the way through. So I was desperately hoping that it was like a really, really, really old fracture that we somehow never knew about. And I was just trying to hold on to anything that it could be other than AVN. But her MRI on Friday did show that she does have AVN, so her bone in her ankle is deteriorating. It's past her joint, it's now her bone. So what does that mean? What that means is they took Hazel off of a part of her treatment immediately. They took her off on it on Wednesday, even before the final diagnosis, just in case. So being taken off of her steroids, she still has a year and a half left of treatment and a year and a half left that she was supposed to be on steroids. Now Hazel's high risk, and she's also, how did they say it? One of the doctors said, we don't see AVN in kids Hazel's age. She's like, this doesn't happen. She's like, I've never seen it happen in a kid Hazel's age. And of course, that was really hard to hear. And then another doctor's was trying to play it a little bit nicer. He's just like, yeah, he's like, we see AVN a lot in older kids, leukemia kids, but, and he's like, I don't know how to put it. He's like, but it's extremely rare for it to happen in a kid Hazel's age. And so I guess mine and my husband's biggest worry and concern with AVN isn't necessarily the AVN itself. I mean, it's a really shitty diagnosis. Excuse my French, but when I say French, I just mean my naughty language. I mean, we can deal with AVN. I mean, we're dealing with cancer, so we can deal with AVN. It sucks, but my biggest concern is what does taking her off of a pretty big part of her treatment do to her probability or the chances of relapse when she is off of treatment. And we don't know. There's absolutely no answers. There's no data on it at all. And there's no data on it because Hazel's so freaking young. This doesn't happen in kids Hazel's age, period. So there's no data on it. And I think that's what's the hardest. The hardest for me is because I don't know. I don't know what to process. I don't know what to expect. As far as that goes. And obviously, we just have to be have as much faith and as hopeful as possible. Hazel's defined odds already. She's overcome every obstacle, even obstacles that nobody thought that she would be able to overcome. She did. So, I mean, there's that. But anyways, I'm just rambling on now. The AVN itself, the hope is taking her off of the steroids is going to kind of stop it in its tracks. But again, there's no data on that, so we don't know for sure. There is a chance that it will continue to spread and spread rapidly. There's also a chance that it will continue to spread, but at a really, really slow rate, so it won't affect her until she's an adult, But the hope is that it will stop it in its tracks. But we know 100% for sure that if she stayed on steroids, that it would spread, and it would spread fast. So that is why they made the decision to take her off. And I know what you guys are thinking. How is that better than the chances of relapse? I had the same question. I actually fought. Really what it comes down to is if your bones disintegrate, you can't replace them. Like you can't grow new bones, you know? But if, and there's nobody saying Hazel's going to relapse when she's done with treatment. There's nobody saying that. We just don't know, right? But if, heaven forbid, knock on wood, I mean, you know, if she ever did relapse, there's options, you know, there's roads. I don't want to go down them, but there is roads. But I mean, if we don't take her off of steroids now, then her bones will just start collapsing on themselves. So yeah, and I don't want anybody to like comment on this and tell me your opinions or anything, because it's a double-edged sword, and I know that, and it's an impossible decision to make. So yeah, I don't want any kind of feedback, and if you do have anything to say, please say it delicately, because obviously this is very difficult. Okay, so anyways, that's kind of like where we're at right now. Sorry, this is really the first time that I'm able to like try to like process these emotions and feelings and the diagnosis, because we've had a lot going on since. As soon as we got home from the hospital on Friday, my brother and sister-in-law were here from Nebraska, and they were super, super nice about it. They actually really respected us and our situation, and they called us and were like, hey, we're not gonna come to your house, like we'll go somewhere else, even though they had been planning to come to our house, and Hazel knew, and we've been planning on it for a long time. So they were going to find somewhere else to go, but like out of respect of our situation and everything. But we knew that Hazel would love to see her cousins, and we don't want Hazel to feel the effects of like what we're feeling. We just want her to continue to fight and keep going just like normal, you know. So we did ask them. We asked them to not change plans and to still come. And then we had FitCon on Saturday, which Hazel had oh my gosh, like it was incredible. Hazel loved it. We loved it. It's something that I think Hazel will forever remember. It just made the week. It really did. And then today's Sunday. So right now is really the only time that I've been able to really try to process these feelings. I'm actually at the gym. I'm about to go into the gym, which is why I look like this, and try to work out some of these anxieties and fears and feelings. I'm just going to go sweat them out. But yeah, so there's my vomit of thoughts and emotions and kind of what we're going through right now. But regardless, here's the thing. Hazel is tough as nails. We all know that. And this, unfortunately, is a side effect of chemotherapy. There's not enough funding for our kids. Somebody commented, which they didn't mean it by it mean or anything like that. People who don't go through situations like this, they simply don't know. But somebody said, isn't that a good thing that there's no data? It's a good thing, you know? And again, they didn't mean anything mean by that at all. And they probably truly meant it's a good thing because other kids haven't had to go through this. And I agree, like, that is a blessing. But there's not funding for our kids. The amount of funding for childhood cancer is pathetic. It's sickening. It really is. And we need funding for our kids. So that way, at 5 years old, their bones aren't disintegrating, you know? We need funding for them. And that's a whole nother rant. But anyways, that's where we're at. Hazel's tough as crap, and we're gonna make it through it. She's gonna make it through it. Yeah, we're just gonna keep plugging along. It could be worse, you know? They could have found like a tumor or something like that, and then she would be battling 2 different types of cancers, you know? Or it could have been so bad already that they would have had to amputate her foot or something, and it's not there yet. So, I mean, we have a lot to be grateful for and a lot of blessings to count, and they did catch it. Her doctors listened to our concerns about her pain, and they didn't just push it aside. They truly took it in. And even though, like, pain is a side effect of steroids in general, but it was above and beyond just normal pain. So they listened to us, they got us in, and they fought for us. So I'm so grateful to have doctors who love Hazel and who truly want the best for her. So anyways, this is getting really, really long. I'm gonna go work out. Sorry this video has been literally everywhere. Hopefully you guys kind of could follow along. If not, that's fine too. But she does have AVN, and we are going to get through it, and she is going to continue to rock this journey of hers. And I just know it. I just know it. Anyways, we love you guys so much, and we so appreciate your guys' support and your prayers. We really do. We feel them all. And yeah, I'm going to go work out now. Bye, guys. Oh, and Disney! We're leaving for Disney on Tuesday, as long as her swelling goes down, which is a whole nother thing I didn't even talk about. But yeah, we leave for Disney on Tuesday, so I'll record and do a vlog on all of that too.